Okay, attempt 3 technically. You're live.
All right, guys.
We're live and we're in
We
stereo.
apologize. This has been a mess.
But could be the solution.
We are figuring things out. That's all I'm going to say. So, hopefully the audio doesn't go out. Hopefully I don't know if it's the internet or what it is, but we left off. We were looking at this T-shirt right here. This is the Reese's peanut butter cups on the Miller tag from the late 1980s. Size XL, really good size. Two great tastes. Yeah, pretty cool tee. This was in amongst all that vintage stuff that we were going through. It's a cool T-shirt. It's a great size. That's all I have to say about that.
But there was a question that I stated was, when you were a kid, do you remember watching the commercial for Reese's Puffs and hearing "Eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up" in the commercial, or Reese's Puffs peanut butter chocolate flavor? So "Eat 'em up" or Reese's Puffs.
And Reese's the Eat 'em up, I remember. But
yep.
Got another this is from the ladies collection. It's just another one of those polyester, big, sort of big sleeve, little keyhole or whatever they call that, little keyhole shirts. This one's got some staining, so might have to get cleaned up. But this will go into a lot of women's blouses and stuff. So
I'll let you know if there's any.
That's not bad. What else we got here? This is for personal division of Leslie Faye. Sleeveless sort of shirt here with the kind of the reverse ripoff of Polo Ralph Lauren right here. Again, another women, gonna go into a women's blouse lot. R&J, another women's blouse. Super simple. Those go all together in a lot. And those will go somewhere and finish out somebody's wardrobe at a vintage store. This is Umgati. This is like a women's sort of sleeveless dress here. Very 70s. Got a little tucked in here. Nice, pretty good condition. This feels like it's probably 100% cotton. And no, it's not. It's actually polycotton, so it's 50-50. Wow, 50-50. But nice little dress. I make lots of these dresses. I make lots of these dresses and sell them for $4 or $5 a piece. So that's a decent one. Someone next summer will love that. More blouses. Again, she had tons of clothes. This lady had tons of clothes. More polyester tops like that. Some of this is granny stuff too, but I think in a world of vintage clothing at a vintage store, some girl, some young lady, some older lady, I don't know, we'll be able to remix some of this stuff and make it look cool. Here's here's a recurring theme, and this one's really cool. This is one of the better pieces. This is a Willie of California. See, Willie of California. This is from after 1984 because it has a made in or crafted with pride in the USA tag. This is dead stock, size 12, Willie of California dress. It's got the belt with it too, but this is dead stock. So we're gonna sell this individually. Cool little like pattern, almost sort of Memphis Milano style here. This is dope. This is a good seller right here. I've seen some of these go for. Someone had this listed. Look at this. Oh look, someone had this listed for $125. Look at this.
Whoa!
Someone had it for sale for $125. I don't know if that's from original.
You think it's designer? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I know Willie of California is she's a higher end, but someone had that in. It looks kind of like an old.
What do you do when you come across something that you think might be a designer?
Well, you look it up. They're all everything's been designed, but Willie of California is a more.
What if you can't find something online?
Oh, wrong camera.
Whoa, what's up? Wrong camera.
Can I change this? Get out of here. Hey guys, welcome to the wrong camera.
We are we are fools.
Welcome
today.
to the wrong camera. Customization.
I wonder if that camera's not even. I wonder if it's not even available.
All right.
Wow, we're so good at this, guys.
We apologize for. I say we just go live with this camera, man.
That camera's off.
Yeah, I know, but you can see, and it's not cutting out.
Not yet. It's not cutting.
I can clean it. Maybe.
We should get this camera back.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to the stream. It's just me. It's working. I told him to use this camera. He doesn't want to.
This camera.
It's working, man. Look, it's not that bad.
It's terrible.
Yeah, but it's working.
Well, you're gonna have to move.
Yeah, I'll move. Well,
So
I
you
gotta be
can't
careful. Hopefully, I don't cut the wire. Can see you and hear you. The
Alright.
issue is, though, they can't hear us through the mics.
Nope, they can't.
But I could take that out and just plug it into this.
Maybe.
I don't think there's a way I could switch back to it.
Are we really back?
Oof. 67%. The gremlins are back, and you're down.
All right.
Okay, we're trying something new, y'all. We're not streaming. Just kidding. We're going to try a different method and see if this works better.
This is like such an embarrassment.
Yeah, it's a little embarrassing.
Thanks, our two friends, for sticking it out. I'm just gonna try to get through this. We have this other little top. It's gonna be so annoying for anyone trying to watch back. Little polka dot sleeveless top by Caribou, but women's stuff. More women's stuff. This is this type of stuff. It's kind of hard to sell on eBay. Like, it's legitimately hard to list this for $15 and someone actually be interested. But
Stain on that too.
yeah, they'll stay on that one. But you get this in a vintage store somewhere, and someone comes through and a girl tries it on. She thinks, "Oh, this is so cute and it's cheap." I got this like homemade T-shirt. These are so awful. Here's some cool ties, though. Like some cool ties, cool designs.
How do you sell ties?
I don't sell ties, but they were cool looking.
Heard it here first.
So don't sell ties, but I
Wear them.
wear them occasionally. But I saw them like this one. Look, check this out. It's got the texture going on.
Wow,
dude.
that's kind of crazy.
Oh, the texture, dude.
Kind of feels like.
Look how thin
Yeah.
and wide it gets by the end. It's like so.
If you want the tie, we'll send it to you.
Yeah, just pay
But
shipping.
don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah,
for that.
don't. Let's do that. This is a. Oh,
What is that called?
I don't know what it's called, but this is how you wear it.
If you know what that is, leave it in the comments.
This is how you wear it. It's for square dancing.
Definitively just for square dancing?
Well, no, I'm sure. Look how thin this tie. This is like ultra modern. Maybe this is a woman.
That's actually kind of cool.
It's made in USA.
I like this little like pattern right there in the
This
middle.
is probably like
I don't
60.
think that's a women's.
I don't know, but it's
Men have skinny ties.
good. You can have it.
I didn't say I
I'm
wanted
not
it,
gonna
but I'll
probably
take it.
sell it. So, all right, here we have some Montgomery Ward women's big girl pants, stretchy pants. That's probably not worth a whole lot or worth even getting, but I got it anyway.
Would you put that in a lot, or would you...
Yeah, I go in a lot. Here we have the holiday big collar. You see those collars? Those collars. That's 70s, 60s, and 70s. That is like telltale sign. This might actually be a men's. This might be a men's shirt, right?
I thought you could tell by the buttons.
You can, but I never remember which side they're supposed to be on.
I just look at my own pants.
Look at your. Yeah, this is a men's shirt.
Yeah, it's a men's.
So this is men's. It's a nice, cool men's
Little tip of the day.
holiday. Little tag there.
Yeah.
Kind of cool. It's on the men's bucket.
If you're just joining us now, we're going through some of the haul of the Rag House today?
This is a women. This is probably some sort of night thing. It's pretty not great. But,
How many pieces do you put in a nightwear?
30.
30 in a lot?
Typically, or more. Here's the negligees. Got some vintage nightgowns. Like I've said, this is like my highest margin stuff because this is lighter than a t-shirt.
Yeah. I didn't want to touch it.
And I can sell it for the same price as a t-shirt. So I can get $3 or $4 for them per piece on these things. So just imagine where they've been.
Oh gosh, you don't have to throw it on me.
Here's another one. This one's in black though. This is made by Phil Made. Yeah, this is like, and women wear these now as like actual dresses out in public. They do, apparently. And that's who buys them. So there you go.
Interesting.
Here we go. Another partner, please. This is another the Square Dance brand. This probably goes with those Square Dances, which I'll probably separate out.
Still wearing that thing.
And
This is
separate
his
it.
Halloween costume.
It's my Halloween costume.
Oh,
Here we have GW. Very.
Oh, that's cool.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you were like putting like an outfit on for like 70s,
70s? No, that's first of all, it's 80s, sir. Here we go. Another negligee.
sorry, I'm young.
Nightgown.
You say negligee, and I don't know even what you're talking
I'm
about.
pretty sure that's a word for a nightgown.
Is negligee a word
This-
for a
This is
nightgown?
Vanity Fair, Made in USA, older. This will sell really well. Not individually, but I'll sell them in a lot. I could try to sell it individually, but I've not really been able to do that yet. Here we have another dress. This is the Sherry Classics. Just very chill, sleeveless, or sort of like eighth of a sleeve, a quarter of a sleeve dress. These sell really well. They're like cute in the summer. This is a cool one. This one is women's, unfortunately. But we got the Montgomery Ward, big old collar, super disco. Look with the leaves. Disco with the leaves. It's pretty sick.
I don't know about that.
Well, yeah, it is. If you're
No,
like
it's
into
cool.
disco stuff,
No.
this screams 70s. That's a pretty cool one.
That screams 70s too, right?
No, this
Oh,
is
I don't know
90s.
eras.
This is definitely 90s.
Oh no, now that
Definitely
I see it up
90s.
close and personal,
That's
that's
pretty
90s.
ugly. I don't really like this one,
It's kinda
but
like a
it'll go in a
Joker.
lot. Yeah,
Joker or like the Riddler. or
kind
something.
of like the Joker.
When did the Batman with Joker and the Riddler come out?
I don't
Was
know.
it Two
Very
Faces?
long ago. Oh, when
It
did
was
it come out?
90s though, right?
Well, it's not when it came out, but like that was like that's what you're thinking of. That's when the movies came out.
That's what I'm referring to.
Yeah.
That's why I was saying it's the
It's like
Joker of
fits me.
that
It's
time
crazy.
period. Thanks for joining, guys. We're going through the RagHouse Haul.
Here we just have pretty typical women's like blazer thing. There's not even branding, so it's
Can
probably
you put that in
homemade.
just a woman's?
I have
line?
we sell we'll
For,
sell
like time periods?
we'll sell the lots. We'll sell a lot of like blazers and stuff like that.
Okay.
More those button-up little blouse shirts. I got so much of this stuff. I mean, look at it. Here's another one. This one's sleeveless. They're sort of not particularly interesting. Alicia, this has got little sailboats on it.
Sailboats.
Little sailboats on this little sleeveless tee. Not sleeveless tee, a sleeveless shirt. We have Made in USA vintage skirt. This is Alfred Dunner. I sell lots of skirts, so I'll put a bunch of skirts in a lot, and we'll sell that as well. More of those, like they're like quarter sleeve,
A little bit of dot pattern.
little polka dot pattern. This lady had a ton of this stuff. I'm telling you, look at this, another one just like it, polka dots.
Yeah, it's black polka dots rather than blue.
More of this stuff. I mean, this stuff there's a
Fair.
ton of it. End up selling it for a few dollars a piece. Here we have, this is kind of a cool dress. I don't know who made this, but it's got, look at these cool square buttons. The buttons are square. You can't see them, but the buttons are square. This is like it's a dress, little one-piece dress.
You sell that in a lot of dresses?
This would go in a lot of dresses, yeah. It's got like the checker on the back. But yeah, this is like cool. This is like very period.
I feel like I'm the viewer.
Yeah,
Like
that's
I'm in
good.
the audience.
Yeah.
This
Here's
is
another
cool, guys.
Studio 36. Yeah, Maine, USA. It's another dress.
I'm here. Hello.
Vintage dress. We've
M60 computer.
look at that
Wow, that is
big
cool.
buttons. It goes in a dress lot. They're not crazy. They're like not super expensive. What's up? I am here at Sven. Are you you don't happen to be the Sven from the Discord, do you? You happen to be?
Keep going.
But those dresses aren't like they're like
It is.
It is. Hey, what's up, man? Here's another dress, same company, Studio 36. Probably 80s. These are not like individually like super valuable, but and depending on the context, a lot of it's the context. Women, I feel like women have a harder time buying dresses online because dresses can be more specific, like if it's like to your body. But when they can try them on, it makes all the difference in the world. Here we go, more women's blouse stuff. Like this is just super. It's got sort of a flowy. See that? It's got like you can tie it up, but it's like flowy. Women love the flowy stuff. But look, she had tons of dresses. This is Miss Oops, California. Look, so yeah, it's got like, oh, sorry, this way. Yeah, she was a bigger lady. But it's got these like little white curl things on it. So these dresses, they will sell in person for $15 to $20 easy. So I can sell them to a vintage store for $3 or $4 to $5. More
that's interesting.
Women's like big collar 70s polyester blouse stuff. Most people like pass over this stuff at the thrift because I can get it for so cheap. It's worth me picking up. Here we have a Betty Hartford dress. This might be a valuable dress. Look it up, Betty Hartford.
You want me to?
Yeah, Betty Hartford, vintage Betty Hartford dress. You can use my eBay, but I'm gonna keep this one set aside
On your phone? I don't really want to type.
On my phone, yeah, right there.
I'm
gonna keep that one set aside with like the Willie of California because this lady did like to buy some decent stuff.
Have you ever bought any vintage dresses before or anything like that? Leave in the comments. Let us know.
Lady Arrow, Mystique, very time appropriate.
What was the shirt called again? What did you call it?
Betty Hartford. More of this sort of square neck. I'm not like a women's like fashion aficionado. I don't know a whole ton about it, but I do know some of my buyers are, and they buy the stuff. So more sort of squiggly lines. Looks kind of like it's like blood vessels.
Whoa, that thing's crazy.
Yeah, like weird.
Betty Hartford. Here we go. Black dress.
Well, you don't have to look for a black dress. Look for.
I mean, it just looked for.
Look for
the
general.
First one. Seen like $70 for that black dress. 60s, 40s.
Yeah. Okay.
20s.
Probably worth.
100.
We got a striped dress. Probably worth keeping. Striped blouse.
179 for vintage 90.
Yeah, we'll sell that.
1930s.
And that's not
Day dress.
1930s, but that's so is a designer. Here we have the Sears Fashion, the fashion place. Poet women's or blouse, red
Where
blouse.
did we get all these from?
This all came from the RagHouse where I source my clothing.
Some of our last few videos have been not specifically from the Rag House, where the most of the work goes, but all the donations that I get to sort through on the videos that we've recently done all came from the Rag House. So,
And you find this all collected together at the Rag House?
This all came together. Yeah, it was all from basically one person. It looks like we got this little floral women's 70s, 80s blouse. So yeah, I got it all there. I get to go through their donation bags and take what I need and take what I want out. We have more vintage skirts. Those go in a lot. There are some more interesting pieces here, not all the same sort of stuff. So you'll see in a minute. More skirts. It'll just take a second to get down into it. This one's kind of cool.
Wow.
It's women's Montgomery Ward. Like the it's actually really nice.
It is really nice. It's interesting. It's like rounded out.
Yeah, look at those. This is very 70s. Very, very 70s. Look at those collars. Crazy collars. This is a women's shirt. The flowers just look really vivid, actually.
Yeah.
Painted on there. Fortunately, this would be cool if it was like a men's Hawaiian shirt type look, but it's a men or women's. If it was men's, it'd be cool. Either way, this is a really cool one. Really cool piece. Got to learn to appreciate all vintage, because if you can't find cool men's stuff, here we have that. This I think this is this thing right here. Okay. It's called a pussy bow.
Heard it here first.
I think because it kind of this goes right.
Yeah, you don't have to describe it. Cool.
You can see the folds here.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna get demonetized.
All right, here's another dress. This is kind of a unique, like interesting dress.
Look.
It says top made. Yeah, it's just like a house. I mean, it's a cool little house dress. This one's dirty.
Some stain.
This one, but look at the buttons. They're like
the
little roses,
the wavy like pattern.
See the buttons? Like
yeah,
they're pretty cool. Anyway, this one that's a little older, but that one, someone might clean that one up. Here we go. We have just an old sports, like a windbreaker from Sears. It's nothing that interesting, but we'll take it and we'll lot it up with some other stuff that's similar. Someone can find use for it. Here we go. More polka dot women's blouse stuff. We got a lot of this.
We got a question. If you wash that, do you think it would clean up and be worth more?
It would definitely. It definitely can wash up and probably get it cleaned up and be worth more. It's not worth my time because I'm only hoping to sell it for like $5 in a lot. So it wouldn't be worth my time cleaning it up, but the people that we sell to, who might sell it for $25, $30, $40, it's worth their time. Several of our sellers or our buyers will do that. Here we have Ozark Mountain denim.
Ooh.
It's bareback, so this is very Western style for women's Western style jean.
Bareback.
We'll
with no pockets.
No pockets in the back.
Why is that?
It's a very Western, like women's Western was common to not have pockets.
To like riding
and stuff like that. Yeah. So also
kind of
it
cool.
emphasizes their butt.
Seen.
Makes it smooth and round versus, got the pockets going on. But
I've never seen jeans without pockets.
Yeah, in the back.
Something new.
Those will do. Those will sell in a lot of women's jeans. Don't really know why I picked these up. To be completely, they are Levi's.
Oh whoa!
Levi's Travelers. This is like Levi's Travelers. Very, very off-brand. You can see here, not off-brand, but just not a common brand. It's from 1992.
Whoa. I've never.
No, Levi's had a lot of random stuff like that from that era, and it's all mostly gross and ugly. But all right, so here we go. We have more. Here we go. We have vintage. These are all vintage square dance skirts. We've already talked a little bit about how this lady liked to square dance in the 70s. We have like literally a whole bag full here, like literally.
I say it's funny. We've gotten used to back pockets on jeans. That now not seeing them is odd.
Yeah.
Don't use them, but I expect them.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, never heard of Levi's Traveler.
Yeah, they're not. It's a very short-lived, like women's comfort line. Just think about Levi's was getting into a lot of big box stores, Kmart, Sears, and they sold that type of stuff there. We have another vintage. This is from a brand called Square Up. So
look up
Square Up, square dancing, because they do. There's a lot of movement. So I mean, there's a lot of this. Like,
what year you think that is?
It's probably 80s. Like, look at this. Like, look at this. So this lady is very into. This is a partner, please.
$30.
Yeah. No, we're gonna put all this in a lot, and this will end up probably. My guess would go to some like square dance organization. That
would you sell it in a square dance lot?
Yeah, that's what I was probably gonna. And anything that was square dance related, this is from like Meg Slimkins.
So why would you not put that just in a like skirt lot?
Just because it's so specific, and so like the people who are looking for these types of skirts are looking for these types of skirts specifically. They're not going to plan on wearing this just like out on the day.
Fair.
So, but then they have these like. These are like underwear almost, but you can see how they're bloomers or something. They're actually underwear, like shorts. But they'd wear this. They'd wear this underneath their skirts. So this though, people, they're ladies who might wear that just to wear it as shorts. To be honest, because they're kind of a vibe that way too, right? But the tag is like on the outside.
Runner of the Bull.
Yep. Those are actually like shorts, undergarments. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know all about square dancing because I
seems like you're pretty versed.
It's like I'm not even sure how you dance square dance, to be completely honest. But here's more of the square dancing dress. These are all bigger sizes.
Got another question. Out of curiosity, Josh, would you ever consider selling an item that's not in a lot separately if someone requested it, but didn't want any of the other lot items?
I won't generally pull out items. So if it's in the lot, unless you like make me a really amazing offer, I'm gonna leave it in the lot. That's just the way it goes. So I'm not gonna put it in a lot, then take it out of the lot. But if somebody sees something before it goes into a lot, totally. Just sold a T-shirt like 2 days ago. Somebody saw on one of the videos. I said, "Hey, I'll pay such and such, or I'd love to buy that." So instead of including it in a lot, which I normally would have, I just put it up for like $15, and they bought it. So here's more.
So get in early.
Yeah, get in early. So here's more skirts. This one's got a little bit of
pretty good blog too.
You can hear the elastic is a little worn on that, but tons of these, like so much of this stuff. She was really into it. So here's more.
I'm trying to put her life story together.
You can tell a lot from a person by what they like. Look at this little. Yeah, this is very line dance or not line
shoulders.
Dance. The
square dance. Square dance is the word you're looking for. If you're just joining us, we're going through some clothes found at the RagHouse today.
Susan Bristol. This is not that old, but there's a big skirt, so she probably was.
Is it denim?
That's kind of denim. Yeah, a
denim texture on it.
Denim texture stuff. It's cotton. More
line dance or square dance. They could line dance in that.
Yeah, I'm sure that.
Also, this might be salsa stuff too.
I don't think so. Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Hey, you said you didn't know anything.
Some of this I don't know. So some of this like here, I don't think this is. Whoa, I don't know. She must have been a bigger lady at some point. Maybe there's two different ladies here, but here we have more.
Maybe she ran a line square dance.
Square dance
studio.
One of these. Yeah. So tons of these, and so many of these tops. Like these are cool tops actually. And they're actually somewhat old.
Got another comment. I don't know what my clothes would say about me. Just t-shirts and jeans. Perhaps simple.
Well, that's exactly what they're saying about you. So we have like tons of these. There's a whole bag full of these square dance skirts and tops. So again, I will lot all this up. I've seen lots of this go for some decent money of square dance stuff, and that just kind of that'll be it. Some of this is not square dance. I don't think this is square dance.
Kind of looks like salsa to me.
This is not salsa.
Salsa dancing is flowy too.
No, but I don't know. But
You're probably right.
I don't really know. But we're getting to the end of it. We're getting to the end. So
We're getting to the end of this
square dance
specific stuff.
So
But we have other variety as well that we're going to go through.
there are some here that are probably not square dance related skirts, and those we'll pull those out.
Now, wouldn't it be crazy if she just didn't square dance at all and this is just her
It's
style?
just her style.
Just her style?
Yeah. Yeah. So more and more of these. They've all got more intricate patterns than you probably can pick up on the camera. But
But definitely enough here for a lot.
oh yeah, definitely. There's probably what, 20,
Maybe.
30?
Maybe multiple lots potentially.
I need a lot. So basically my philosophy is I need a lot to equal $100 or more to list. So
This question's to me, Josh. I got it. He says, "Hey, who are you, mystery guy? Who's not Josh? I'm newer to Loot Fam community. I'm his brother. I help edit videos as well as
he goes on some adventures with us sometimes.
Yeah, I film some stuff, but mostly I just like to sit in the side of the camera and kind of be you guys for a little bit because I'm learning as well, just commentating."
So here we go. We have a vintage Houston Oilers 1993 single stitch T-shirt. This is a dope one. This will be sold individually. Houston Oilers obviously don't exist anymore. 93 was probably their last season, I think.
Interesting that this is like right in the middle of the word.
What, this?
Yeah, but it's not even like adding to that.
It's true. Just, hey, this is before like Photoshop. So
Before Photoshop, what are you talking about?
yeah.
I did not film the trip to Switzerland.
No, he didn't. Unfortunately, due to certain circumstances.
It's his town.
What?
So that's my town.
Oh yeah. Houston.
Houston.
Yeah. Yeah, word.
Not Switzerland.
That's
not a town.
Switzerland. Really?
But he said, "But sorry, Astros number one."
Yeah. I probably, unfortunately for you, or unfortunately for me, if I'm Texas baseball is Rangers fan. Sorry.
I think you should unsubscribe. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
We have more of those tops. Lots of these tops. Lots of these vintage women's tops. I swear there's some other cool stuff in here, but we'll get to it. More of the tops. These are all going to end up being $2, $3, $4 and a lot. Because some ladies will be able to find a fantastic use for them. And at a thrift store. Look at that collar.
Okay. Red. Can't say anything.
All right. Let's see what else we got here. She did this. If this is one lady, she had a lot of clothes. I mean, and a lot of them are clean, so she's clearly not wearing them many times over and over.
I mean, depending on how often she went dancing, I can imagine she
That's true.
wanted a couple different outfits.
Very 80s.
She had lots of clothes.
There's even some cool jackets in here. I think we're getting to some of the men's stuff. There's a bit of men's stuff that was clearly like maybe our husbands or something. Here we have some pants. And these are kind of cool. Look at this. Look at these. Like the buckles here. These are by, I don't know who actually manufactured these, but I do sell lots of like vintage slacks. So those would go in a vintage like slack lot. Slack lot. Here we have some stripes, some pinstripes here. Very 70s, 80s.
Sorry, just trying to get it close.
I sell those too. Here's a cool one. We got a Montgomery Ward. So this is probably 1970s based on the tag. We got this little acrylic cardigan. Yeah, check it out. Women's probably.
Oh wow.
Cool little 4-pocket 70s cardigan.
That's actually pretty cool.
Pretty dope. Yeah. So that's a good little piece.
Oh
Yeah, these are also very dusty.
Yep. Right in my face.
All right, here's a cool. This is by some random brand RPM. So it's probably late 80s, early 90s, like hoodie, but it's kind of like almost canvasy, but soft cotton, like or combed cotton is probably what it's called. But it's like a cool like it's a hoodie, but it's not a what do they call it? It's not like a sweatshirt. So
Pullover.
yeah, it's kind of no, it's zip, but it's like this cool like combed cotton.
Pretty cool. I've never seen
Yeah.
a hoodie like that.
Yeah, it's combed sort of cotton, cool pockets, drawstrings. Yeah, very, very pretty dope. There was some more men's stuff here, so here we're coming up on it. I think this did not supposed to make BNF. Just some random new shirt. Here's a cool hat. Got the vintage Absolute Vodka hat. Just gonna
Show this little back. I don't know what this is.
Look at the Screen Stars Best. Grandma's Bunch. Sometimes these actually do sell. You might be surprised. That's a men's line. All right, we're coming up on a bunch of like golf jackets, like little like light windbreakers, stuff you take. Look at the giant zipper pull on that thing. Little men's 90s, 80s, 90s.
Looks clean.
Windbreaker, pretty clean. The guy, this seemed like a guy. It's still mixed up. We're gonna go back and forth here. Another women's top blouse.
He said if the hat said Absolute Beer, he would have bought it for his grandfather.
Oh yeah, nice. Here's the London Fog. This has got VDF embroidered on it. So I don't know what
VDF.
I don't know what VDF stands for. It might have been the guy's name. But this is like 80s London, 70s London Fog, little basic windbreaker jacket. Not made of like nylon, it's made of like cotton. Probably cotton and polyester. Here's his. So check out that tag. It's a pretty cool tag. Whoa. Another zip up windbreaker. This sort of windbreaker style was common in the 50s through the 70s. Here we have another one.
Wow, these are really cool.
They're just like real basic. This has got a
I might need to buy one of these.
3-star zipper. This is so see it's got the 70s collar, just super sharp, real big. This does not have that embroidery on it, nor does it have a brand, but it's pretty chill. All right. So much stuff here. Square Up. This has got a tag from it's from like a thrift store or something. What?
The tag.
Oh, this is like a thrift store tag or like a boutique tag. So maybe this lady owned a square dancing store.
We got a Frankie Big Blue Pup. Said, hi, how have you been?
I've been well. How about you?
He sent a pumpkin.
Hey, happy Halloween. Here we have another Willie of California. We talked about having a Willie of California earlier. We're going to keep these separate because Willie of California is a little bit more unique. And look, it's got an ornament. Little pen. Sometimes I have done really well with these, end up being signed jewelry, but this does not appear to be so. You can Give him a closer look. Little angel.
Just pinned on it.
But yeah, Willie of California. Pretty decent designer brand, like vintage designer brand. We've got some new tag stuff from her. Some big women's denim shorts. Those will go in a short lot that'll go up in the fall, or the spring. Here we have another Willie of California. This is another one. New with tags. They are selling this for $110.
Wow.
Crafted in the USA logo on there, so you know that it's from after 1984. But new with tags.
Third one in the lot so far.
Yeah, this is
Or
the
in the
second
pool?
with the tags, but this is the third of the Willie of California dresses. I think there's another one here. Yep, another Willie of California. This one does not appear to have the tags on it, but it's also a decent brand. There's a few more, but I can't be sure. We have Disabled American Veterans Life Member vintage hat made in USA. Made in USA. That'll go in a hat lot. Here's a cool one. Check this one out. We've got the His sportswear. His was a brand of the 60s and 70s. Earlier, we got that lumberjack flannel. This is a men's. So this one's a pretty dope one. This is from the 70s. I think it's intact. I don't think
Nice.
there's any holes in it, which is great. But yeah, this will be sold individually because it's older and 'tis the season. Am I right? 'Tis the season. So that was one of the cooler men's pieces that we picked up today. Here we have an old trench coat. And I do sell these in lots as well. These don't sell super fast. This is from Forecaster of Boston. This actually might be a women's. Forecaster of Boston right there on the tag.
And it looks like you can take out this inner part.
Yeah, it's got an inner line you can take out for when it's colder or when it's just raining. So pick these up. This will go in a lot as well. Those won't sell super well, but if I can get $10 from it, I'll be all right. All right. Got a series of other clothes here. We have this another overcoat. This is probably women's, judging by the length being shorter.
What's the button size?
This has got like felt. I don't know if it does have a brand. Here we go. This was made by Montoros Swede. Yeah, imported from Spain, 100%. This is this material is called suede cotton. It's cotton that's made to feel like suede almost. Here we have another square dancing skirt. I have so many of these. Oh my god! Here's more. This one though, you can hear that creaking. It's not a good sound. That means the elastic is worn out in it. That's not too bad, but more of those. Yeah, this was a skirt day. These are good too. That was good. Here we have I think it's men's Venture.
Buttons would agree with you.
Buttons would agree. Got that nice slick collar. Button up shirt. So go on a men's button-up lot. So through two. I'm not going to go through all these kids' clothes right now, but there's like a bunch of like 80s kids' clothes.
And what do you do with the 80s kids' clothes? Just lots.
I lot those up. We have one more bucket. I know it's been a long time. We got a lot of it. Women's sleeveless. This is made by, I actually don't know who, but 70s sleeveless with sort of mock collar. More dresses. This time, I also don't know who made it, but this is going to go in a dress lot. It'll do just fine. Add more to the dress lots. Or women's tops. Who would have thought? Here's a cool piece. This is like a
Oh.
poncho. This is like a poncho. I don't know who made this either, but it's got a collar, a little cape collar thing here, and this would just go over top of off of the lady. Cool materials. Again, not sure who made it. The construction reminds me of Montgomery Ward stuff from the same time period because they were doing a lot of stuff like this, but I don't know if I can find a tag in it. So that's pretty cool, though. We've got a knit sweater that goes in a knit sweater lot. Here we have an early Y2K 2000s Levi's 501, really clean, good condition, 3632. Sell that in a lot. All right, we're getting down to it. All right, more dresses. Willie of California. Check this one out. It's got the like metal shiny stuff on it. Like we're gonna put all the Willie of California stuff together. Maybe even including the new tag stuff. Got the vintage Bridgestone hat. This will go in our hat lots. We sell hat lots in a bunch. We sell lots of hats. Check it out. You'll never guess. Another Willie of California.
Oh, wow.
So a lot of them. In fact, I think there's like a handful more here. Another Willie of California. And most of these right here are all really clean. Willie of California. Willie of California. So she loved her Willie of California. I think this is as well. Yeah, Willie of California. I've tried to sell her stuff. I've sold Willie of California before, and most of the time sells decently. So it's not. I'm pretty content with it. Here we have a sleeveless polka dot, sort of not polka dot, little curls.
And this pattern
Dress.
was that on another piece earlier.
Yep, and that'll sell well in a lot. More women's dresses right here. That'll help the lot sell. I mean, I sell these dress lots very frequently. We have Jenny Lurie dress, 70s and 80s. I sell these women's dresses lots a lot, so they're very common. We have another vintage skirt. They're very common. It's very quick, like good bread and butter money. So this is dressed by Blair, like the 80s.
If you have any comments or anything you want to ask or questions, leave them in the comments, and he'll answer them as well.
We got blank T-shirts. So it's just a blank single stitch jerseys tee from, well, it needs to be cleaned, but from the 80s. I lot those together, sell those. More dresses. Look at this. This is Sabino, the brand called Sabino. Never heard of it, but women's dresses. These are all good size. I'm sure I have buyers for these. Here's a Montgomery Ward. These are actually cool because this is definitely from the 70s. They've got a real 70s vibe. Almost sundressy on this one. These are good sellers. If it was just a little bit more unique, I'd probably sell it individually. We have the Giallo Napoli. It's a wild looking shirt. This is wild.
Those beads or the buttons are crazy.
Yeah. So wild looking women's shirt. Don't know much about it. Maybe another comment. Special theme, more dress. These dresses, easy.
You said you have a lot of dresses.
I do have a lot of dresses. Here's another Sabino.
Insanity.
But the thing is like I'll put all these dresses together and a lot of like 25. And depending on who's buying it at the time, it's another dress. This is a long sleeve. Depending on who's buying it at the time, I could probably get it up to $125, $150, and so we'll sell these for like $6 a piece. You guys know that I pay like 60 cents per pound, so those are going to maybe be a pound. So Really 10x return just about. So
And this
really
is like an
nice.
exception to
Yeah.
because you just found a huge.
Yeah.
You're not like always getting.
No, and I don't always get this many all at once. That's for sure. This Willie of California. Willie of California. Another Willie dress. Now those, if I put all that in a lot, those I could potentially get like maybe 15 a piece for, depending. I'm not entirely sure, but I think my bet would be much higher. Guess.
Vintage guess?
No, Willie of California.
Sorry.
Saying guess the brand. This is just another women's top. All right, we're getting down to some other more interesting things that are not just a bunch of dresses. We've got some women 505s, 550s, excuse me, size 14 regular. This is like bread and butter denim for women, women's denim. Another pair of 560s. These are like a baggier style, bigger size, but baggier style. These are from probably 95. And we'll never, oh no, here it is. There's the tag. Oh, I'm wrong. What? No, 2000. This is from 2000. I was a little off. This particular pair is from 2000. We have this is just a DC shoes shirt. I sell those at lots. These are a bunch of like graphic tees. These are nothing particularly amazing. This is kind of funny. Baking because murder is wrong. Or no, murder. Yeah. Baking because murder is wrong. Graphic tee. Brooks and Dunn. These are modern. Those are going to go into like a modern graphic tee lot. Those sell pretty well. Here's a cool one. This is by Dan Jack. Leather Sherpa. Great condition. This will probably list for like 150. Look for offers around 100. These are kind of popular and right now, and it's a good size large, and we'll probably sell pretty well. I just sold one for about 100 something, very similar to this not too long ago. So that's an individual sale. That piece is pretty cool, and it is leather, like suede. We have a satin bomber, Mammoth Spring. This is a West Arc. I'll make a lot out of these. Sell these as a lot. We're coming down to the end, guys. So this is not a Willie of California dress. This is a Grandata dress or something like that. This might be a Mumu, to be honest. I don't know. But it's huge. But that we'll probably include in the dress lot. Grandma's favorite art piece. The sort of painted, glittered flower sweatshirt. Sell those in a lot. Here, let's go through these last little bits here. We've got some more women's tops. This is cool. I don't know. This is an old KC Sportwear t-shirt, single stitch. NC1. I don't know. But it's single stitch. It's probably from the early 80s. 50-50 t-shirt. That's pretty cool. And then we have the some sort of reunion from 1993 on the jerseys. Military Union t-shirt. I don't know what the heck this is. I think these are not supposed to be in here. Yeah.
Sometimes things slip in.
Something slip in. All right. And the final thing we have, this is cool, like Cosmonaut Florida. Cool Florida tee. Pretty wild. The puff paint, it's pretty sick. Actually, really good job on the puff paint. And the Hanes Beefy. Single stitch. Dope t-shirt. And that's it. That was one day. I'm going to take all this junk off. That was one day. Actually, that was like just 1 hour in the rack, like 1.5 hours in the rack.
I got a question. Does it matter if something's single or double stitched?
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't necessarily make a difference on value. Not necessarily. It depends on what's on the t-shirt. But Single stitch t-shirts typically are t-shirts made from 97 or older, and after 97 or thereabouts, there's like a 4 or 5 year transition period where the industry changed from single stitch t-shirts to double stitch t-shirts. And when they did that, that's kind of how you can know the general age of a t-shirt. So a t-shirt that's a double stitch will most likely be from after 97 or so. But there are some double stitches t-shirts from before that. It's just they're much less common.
If that's 1 hour, are there more streams coming up?
Yeah. So what we're trying to do once we figure, that's why the stream system sort of was a rough today. We're going to try to, on like decent days where there's a decent amount of stuff that we find, we're going to try to live stream the haul. So it'll probably happen somewhat randomly at first. Anytime there's a decent day at the RagHouse, I'll probably bring it all back, pile it up here, go through it sort of piece by piece, talk about it, give you guys information about the individual pieces, how I plan on selling them, and you can take your questions. So it should happen more frequently, especially if we can figure out exactly how to make this thing work. Right now, it's been kind of difficult, and we apologize for that. So, but yes, more streams on the way for sure.
And you'll probably post before the day of, just to let everyone know.
Probably not. Not if, because what will probably end up happening is I'll probably go to the RagHouse, find something. If it's a good day at the RagHouse, I'll come home and then post like a heads up a couple hours ahead of time. I go to the RagHouse Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So those 4 days I go into the RagHouse. So those are most likely the cases. And I'll probably do the live stream in the afternoon within a couple hours of getting home, because what ends up happening is I sort this stuff out the day of. So after I do the live stream, it'll be sorted out into all the different buckets, and those lots will go up. So I don't have a whole lot of time to keep them sitting around waiting to be live streamed. So it'll have to happen pretty quickly.
If you have any 70s Levi's and 3030s you haven't listed yet, hit me up on Discord. Been looking, but all I have are 80s and 90s Levi's.
Okay.
Also looking for 70s and 80s Lee and Wranglers.
Okay, well, I can definitely hook you up. I'll take a look at what I've got. You say 3030, and I'll hit you up on Discord, because I'm sure I've got the Lees somewhere around here, and probably some Wrangler. And just sold a bunch of men's jeans. There's a whole lot of men's jeans just went out the door today. But that's pretty cool. I'm not gonna have anything up on the rack. 70 is gonna be kind of tough, because unless they're flared, like 646s or 684s, if they're early 70s, 501s, 505s, those are all going to be pretty expensive. So
Lees and Wranglers.
Lee's Wrangler from the 70s and 80s too.
Yeah.
That if it's 70s, 80s Lee and Wrangler, I can find that a lot simpler. So yeah, I'll hit you up, Sven. So
sweet.
All right. Well, we appreciate you guys enduring through all the chaos, because that was annoying as heck. We are going to figure it out, and we'll have it sorted out as soon as we can, and we'll be doing these more often. So thank you for your patience. Happy Halloween. Stay safe. We'll see you guys later. Peace.